Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Hybrid animals have always been somewhat of an attraction for people. Wolfens, growler bears, jaglions, and ligers are all the offspring of when people try to mess with nature. And who knows more about messing with nature than the king himself, Joe Exotic. We have one of Joe Exotic's Liligers he successfully bred more than 5 years ago now, named Chimera. But what even is a Liliger, and how do hybrids like this even come into existence? A Liliger is a hybrid of a hybrid. When you're dealing with hybrids, the father's name always goes first. So the Li means that Chimera's father was a lion, and the end of the word liger means that his mother was a liger. For example, a tigon would mean the father was a tiger and the mother was a lion. Ligers are the largest known felines in the animal kingdom, and their weight can get up to 1,000 pounds. Compare that with the higher end weights for male lions of 420 pounds and of male tigers of 650 pounds. These hybrids tower over their parents. The reason ligers can grow to this size is in their genes. Male lions have a growth gene that allows their cubs to be larger. However, female tigers don't have any preventative mechanism against this gene. Now, breeding ligers and Liligers in captivity can be viewed as unethical by some because they have no chance of living in the wild. They have to live in captivity. In this circumstance, Chimera was bred by Joe Exotic, and now he lives out his life happy and healthy with us. Since Chimera could not be released, we took him in and we conduct no breeding at our facility whatsoever. Now, if we want to take a look into the first ligers in the world, we have to go to the capital of all tiger breeding, France. Are we sure that's right? The first record of a liger was when a French naturalist, this guy, created a color palette in 1798. It's believed that he was breeding a male lion and a female tiger in an effort to study evolution. The next known appearance of ligers was when G.B. Whitaker, an English bookseller in 1825, made an engraving of liger cubs that had been born the previous year. These 3 cubs were later depicted in a painting with their parents, a male lion and a female tiger, and their trainer. More ligers would be bred in more parts of the world and eventually would make their way to England, where they would be shown to King William IV and then to Queen Victoria. Gaining a glimpse into the wild world of hybrid breeders can create some pretty startling combinations. Let's start by looking at the Wolfen. The Wolfen is an incredibly rare hybrid that is the result of a male false killer whale producing offspring with a female bottlenose dolphin. The successful identification of a Wolfen specifically helps marine biologists study marine mammals and the compatibility between species. When we look at their taxonomy, if they can interbreed, maybe these animals are genetically closer than we thought. Growler bears are hybrids that are observed in the wild that allow biologists insight into their studies. As ice caps melt and global warming pushes polar bears further south, they run into grizzly bear populations. Due to overlapping territories, scientists expect to see a rise across the board for wild growler bears. And with territory continuing to dwindle, they expect this trend to continue. We at the C.A.R.E Foundation understand some of these topics are controversial, but wherever you land on captive breeding and hybrids, we understand. We're just happy to have Chimera, and we're glad he's here. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Your support does more than you know, and as always, thanks for caring.